Warning. Actonville TV disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host, authors, and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any religious affiliation.
வணக்கம், நமஸ்தே, நமஸ்காரம், சாய்ராம், ஜெய் ஸ்ரீராம், சுவாமியே சரணம் ஐயப்பா, ஓம் சக்தி, பராசக்தி. Good evening everybody, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us live as we are streaming England Vista right here on Actonville TV. This is the Journey Show and it's about exploring Hinduism as a whole. I'm your host Kimera, Heeralal, and by my side we have Thirunavukarasu. I got it wrong today. Oh, forgive me.
Welcome to me.
Welcome to you. How are you today?
I'm good.
You okay?
Yes.
How was the day?
It was a good day, busy day, but it was good.
Busy.
And it was a nice week too.
Yes. Blessed part?
Yeah.
Lovely. Now, for those of you just joining us, we'd like for you to comment as we are streaming live. You can comment at the bottom of the screen right there where it says live chat. Or if you wish to keep your views, comments and beliefs anonymous, you're welcome to drop us a WhatsApp on our WhatsApp line, which is 074-660-5829. Join the conversation, interact with us as we are live. But before we do anything in Hinduism and go forward, we must give thanks and praise to Lord Ganesha first. So helping us do that this evening on the show, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stylers Music Academy all the way in Durban as they praise Lord Ganesha.
விநாயகனே வெவ்வினையே வேறறுக்கவல்லா விநாயகனே வேட்கை தணிவிப்பான் விநாயகனே விண்ணிற்கும் மண்ணிற்கும் நாதனுமாம் தன்மையினால் கண்ணீர் பணிவில் கனிந்த விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே வேழமுகத்தோனே ஞான முதல்வனே வேழமுகத்தோனே ஞான முதல்வனே தீர்ப்பவனே விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே வேழமுகத்தோனே ஞான முதல்வனே வேழமுகத்தோனே ஞான முதல்வனே விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே கணநாதா கணநாதா கற்பக கணநாதா 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 கற்பக கணநாதா கனிவாக அருள்வாயே கஜமுக சிவபாலா கனிவாக அருள்வாயே கஜமுக சிவபாலா விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே விநாயகனே வினை தீர்ப்பவனே விநாயகனே வெவ்வினையே வேழக்கவல்லா விநாயகனே வேட்கை தணிவிப்பான் விநாயகனே விண்ணிற்கும் மண்ணிற்கும் நாதனுமாம் தன்மையினால் கண்ணீர் பணிவில் கனிந்த
Jai Ganesha! What a beautiful rendition by these lovely children from Style Music Academy. What do you think of these?
They're awesome.
They're beautiful, huh? They just make you so happy. When the youth does things like this,
Yes,
it
yes.
brings warmth in my
It
heart.
does.
Thank you guys so much from Stylist Music Academy all the way in Durban for helping us open up the show this evening. It's such an honor and a pleasure to have you on our show today. So we've got Thirunavukarasu in the building, everybody. And we would actually like to tell you guys, for those of you watching this for the first time, this is the understanding of the TK Lifestyle Part 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Part two.
Yes, but don't go anywhere. Thirunavukarasu will be here straight after the commercial break. Stay where you are.
Can we chat?
Okay.
I've been thinking. It's time.
Time for
You know.
what? Really?
Yes.
I mean, I thought it would freak you out, but I mean, is there ever a right time?
Exactly. I mean, I've been doing all this research and I just feel like, what are we waiting for?
This is our future.
And it is so bright.
People always talk about how expensive it is, how difficult it is, but I don't care.
Me neither.
We're in this together.
So you really want to do this?
Yes. Yes.
We're getting so
Oh, your baby.
Keyshawn Technology and Solar. The solar marketplace all in one turnkey solution with an option to finance. Contact us today.
I felt like crying anyway. So.
Yeah.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye, Sunnamayappa, Om Shakti, Parashakti. Welcome back, everybody. Alright, so thank you all for joining us as we see love and support coming in through our YouTube channel as we have Tesigan Pariyachi, Vanakkam, Kimera and Guru. Vanakkam to you. That's what Tesigan now on YouTube. We've got Zuleika Ahmed saying good evening. Assalamualaikum Zuleika. Welcome to the show. We've got Nishi Heeralal. Namaste, Vanakkam, Kimera and Guru.
Vanakkam. Namaste. Good evening.
Good evening to everybody.
Good evening.
Alright, for those of you just joining us, this is episode 138. For those of you who are jotting down our teachings and learning each episode and that have been watching from the very first episode, you are watching episode 138. This is the understanding of the TK lifestyle part 2. So, Thirunavukarasu, talk to us. Give us a bit of a recap for those that missed the show last week.
Yes. All right.
So tell us, yeah.
Let's recap from what we did last week, right?
Okay.
So we were discussing the TK Lifestyle program.
Okay.
Right. So this is a course that it's an interactive online course and we could do it on. We're doing it now currently on
Yes.
on Actonville TV.
Yes.
So great. And so let's start off. What does TK stand for? It's Thirunavukarasu, right? So it's easy to pronounce, but it's Thirunavukarasu lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, meaning it's a way of life.
Yes.
Right? So basically, it is for the youth between 10 to 35 years old, and it gives the goal, the vision of the TK lifestyle is to give a meaningful life in this world, right? And if you're looking at the end of the course, right, you will get a certificate certifying that you have understood the contents of the Thirunavukarasu.
Okay.
And what the course takes you through is the verses, which are the 64 verses, which we're doing first 10 today.
Okay.
And then the 108 principles of the value system.
Okay.
So it is basically a way of life that is universal to every human being. And this is what the Tamil culture is about as well,
Okay.
right? And if you're looking at what does the author of the Thirunavukarasu is Thiruvallur. He lived in 31 BC, right? And at that time, the Tamil word was Samanan, right?
Yes, I remember.
Right. So Samanan equals Tamil humanism, and that is the philosophy that we are presenting, because that was it's like over 10,000 years old.
Yes.
So it's a unique teaching for all human beings that is very, very uplifting, progressive. It brings success,
Yes.
joy, happiness, and at the end of the course we also have the meditations.
Yes.
And the meditations help with healing. It helps with having a clear mind, and it helps you to actually be peaceful and to have that joy. Because a lot of times we don't have the joy and happiness in our heart. So we have to bring back that joy, because that's where love and peace resides.
Okay.
It's not outside but within. So I think that's the essence to recap what we spoke last
Okay.
week. You know?
Yes. Okay.
And yes, so I think that's, if there's anything else
I'd like to add.
yeah, you can always ask me if there's anything. Let's check from my notes if I...
While you read your notes and recap, lots of love coming in through YouTube as we have Ronaldo Pillay, who is a beautiful Christian man. Hi there, dear. Welcome to the show. Thanks for watching. Birashni Ravi Sankar, Namaste Kaz and Guru. Namaste Kaz. Thanks for joining the show, Dol. Thanks for interacting with us in studio today. Your support means a lot to us. And yeah, let us know if Guru right here is assisting you in learning about the Thirunavukarasu, as we're calling it, the understanding of the TK lifestyle part 2. And he just gave you a recap of what you missed last week, if you missed that episode. And yeah, was there anything else from your recap?
No, I think we covered.
Basically,
in the essence, one thing that I could have added, like when to register for the course, you're going to send your email address over the
Yes.
WhatsApp.
Yes, please.
So that I send you the contents, and then you can interact with us live on the show. So
There we
your
go.
email address is very important to us.
Yes.
And so that's how you register the for the course as well.
Okay.
You know, so we know who's participating, and
Okay.
yeah, I think that covers it.
Great. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you can drop us an email on info@actonvilletv.co.za, or if you feel it's easier to drop us a WhatsApp on 074-660-5829. You can find our contact details at the bottom right of your screen right there throughout the entire show. All right, so moving on, Guruji, can you tell us or share with us now the 10 verses? Let's discuss the first 10 verses rather, from the Thirunavukarasu.
All right. So the first verse, maybe you could read it out for us and
No
tell us what you think of it. You know?
Okay, so the first verse goes like this. It says, just as the alphabet starts with A, so does the universe start with God. Wow. Simple yet complicated to my mind. So it's basically the beginnings. Am I incorrect?
Yes, no, you're right. Because that's when the
Where everything
beginning
begins.
begins.
Okay.
And it has like a similitudes there where
Okay.
just as the letter A is also the first
Okay.
letter of the alphabet, of most alphabet, even the English alphabet starts with A. And then you have God
Yes.
as the source of the entire universe.
Entire being, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And therefore that letter A is basically the symbol of shamanism, the symbol of Tamil culture.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
So because the letter A it starts off with that verse. So you have the letter A, the symbol of shamanism or Tamil humanism, right? And when we do the meditation part, you also have the first, when you have like your name, the first alphabet of your name also will be used as defining the vision of your future. Because this letter A that symbolizes the entire Thirunavukarasu, right, defines the philosophy of Tamil humanism or Tamil culture. It's a way of life, right? So you then also have to define your vision. So if you're like your name is Kimera,
Yes.
K is the letter, right? So the letter. So when you see that letter, your mind automatically takes you to your vision of what you want in your life.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like when you see the letter A,
Yes.
you know what the vision of humanity should be like.
Yes.
So that's the deeper meaning to that. And when you're doing the meditation, that's when a new revelation comes with the letter A, right? The letter A also links to a mantra that comes as well.
Beautiful.
But that comes when you are learning the meditation. Right? And I don't even give you the mantra. The mantra comes from within you.
Really?
That's how awesome it is.
Wow, I
but
thought
you
it
gotta-
was given to you.
No,
the books
other
of mantras.
But
and-
then if you do it that way, how do you know that I'm telling the truth?
Right.
Right?
Oh, no, sure.
But because here we connect you directly to God, right?
Yes.
That's our teachings. There's no broker in between, no person between you and God.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it should be revealed directly like that.
Wow.
Otherwise, because there's many mantras out, but why this letter A becomes special to you? So when we get to that stage, so if you register
Yes.
on Acting TV, you will learn that particular mantra. So this is the three deeper meanings. I
Okay.
took it the first level, God, alphabet A.
Yes.
Direct, straightforward, easy. Then you go into a second level of the symbolism. Letter A symbolizes Samanim.
Right.
Letter K symbolizes Kimera. What does your vision of your future is? What do you want in the future of your life? And is that in accordance with the Thirunavukarasu value system?
Wow.
And then you go deeper for your mind and for healing, the mantra.
Wow. Okay, so there's levels. How many levels?
Deeper. I took it to three different. You can
Can you
even
go
more.
deeper?
You can even, it depends how deep your meditation is. You can go very
Wow.
deep.
I know people can meditate up to hours upon hours without eating, without
Yeah.
anything.
But here you need to get like revelation. You need to
Alright.
get. It's interactive.
All right.
The
Okay.
universe interacts with you. The universe is not like
Yes.
nothing is coming back to you. You'll start seeing things happening.
Noted. Noted.
So I think, and then if the viewers have a deeper meaning, as I said, we only gave three, you can put it up to the screen as well.
Remember, this is not a platform for fighting. We are here to educate you, and we might learn something else from you. You never know.
Yes.
We learn every day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please do interact with us in studio today as Guruji has asked you to join the conversation. Share your views, your opinions, your beliefs. We would like to hear from you. But to keep you well entertained this evening and to make sure that your vibes are up while a Guru's teachings are going on. Coming up next, we have a J. Radhamana fusion cover. Today being performed by Raj Rampasad and their team all the way in Benoni. Check this out.
राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय 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 गोपी जनवल्लभ जय गोपी जनवल्लभ जय गिरिधरधारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन जमुना तीर बनचारी जमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर जय गोवर धनधारी जय गोवर धनधारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare.
Govinda, what a beautiful delivery by this handsome child, Raj Ramprasad and his team from Benoni. What a delivery, yeah?
Beautiful, beautiful. You got a good voice.
It was amazing. And I do believe he's watching the show as I see his comment at the bottom of the screen right there as he thanks everybody, and people are so proud of you. Rajesh from our Actonville TV team, from Guru and myself, we wish you everything of the best in your career. May you be blessed and blossom and grow. Hey?
Yes.
Yes, very, very, very well done. Alright, let's share everybody's comments that are coming up on the screen. Let's see if I can catch them all. They were just flying across our monitor in studio today. Alright, so we've got Tembisile coming in on YouTube as she says, Vanakkam Kimera and Guru. Vanakkam to you, Tembisile. We've got Nishi Heeralal coming in through YouTube as she says, Rajesh Ramprasad and team, well done, beautiful, soulful, love it. We got Rajesh Ramprasad coming in through YouTube as he says, thank you Kim, Guru, Nishiji and Actonville TV for featuring cover of this bhajan. You're most welcome. And Nishi Heeralal, wow, such talented local musicians as Pranil Kisum Prasad comes in saying namaste and welcome to you. Welcome. Nishi Heeralal also says that she's so super proud of Rajesh. And we've got Pranil coming in. Rajbhai, absolutely beautiful. I can actually picture Uncle Pranil do that because I know him personally. And Devan Naidu, Om Sai Ram. Oh, Om Sai Ram to you too, Devan. Nice to see you after long. Devan was one of our biggest fans of Actonville TV from the time we began.
Wow.
Yeah, so welcome back, honey. We missed you. And that's all. Besides Rajesh Ramprasad thanking us all. Thank you so much. Nishi Heeralal again coming in through YouTube. Love it. We love it too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will continue with the 10 verses of the Thirunavukarasu. As you know, we've completed the first verse. When we come back, we'll go on with the second.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santam. Contact us today.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swami Thirunavukarasu, Om Shakti, Parashakti. Oh my God, I forgot to wish you Happy Navratri. Happy Navratri to you. Happy Navratri to one and all. You know what, you're supposed to do that at the beginning of the show. And we didn't do it. Oh my word. Please forgive us for that. We've been so excited in teaching you that we're forgetting the special days. Yeah? Okay, welcome back everybody. For those of you just joining the show, you are currently watching The Journey, and it's about exploring Hinduism as a whole. Now for those of you who don't know who you're looking at, I'm your host Kimera Heeralal, and by my side we have Guru Thirunavukarasu right here in the building. He's here to educate you now. So you, as I mentioned before, we're talking about the 10 verses of the Thirunavukarasu, which is quite exciting, and we just finished discussing the first verse, right?
Yes.
So should we move on to the second one now? Let's go on. Okay, so verse 2 in the Thirukkural says, scripture that fails to glorify God's attributes is useless.
Right. So what is your thinking on that?
So don't laugh at my ignorance, right? But to me it's like anything that you do, if it doesn't glorify God, it will be useless.
That's right. And the attributes of God. So we say, what are the attributes of God? It's love. Let's take 2. There's 8 attributes. So
Right.
we take 2. Love and peace. Right.
Right.
And then you have, people have different scriptures, like the newspaper.
Right.
So you buy the newspaper and they follow everything. That is their word. That they believe everything that comes from that. That is there. They don't read any other religious books.
Okay.
They're really reading the newspaper.
The current affairs.
The current affairs, and you'll find all the horror stories and all that.
Yes.
And there's no love and peace over there.
True.
The love and peace is the attributes. If you pick up any newspaper, they're not gonna have like, oh, this loving deed was performed and done, because the newspaper won't sell.
Right.
So that is an attribute of God.
Yes.
Love is an attribute, peace is an attribute, right conduct is an attribute,
Okay, now it makes
violence
sense.
is an attribute. So those are the attributes of God. Anything that you value most, that you think is your scripture,
Right.
if it doesn't teaches these attributes of God, then it's going to be useless to you.
Right.
It's not going to change your life.
Okay.
And you can just actually see, like if you just take some of the newspapers and then you look at what's in that and look at the lives that goes on, and it creates a lot of stress in people. Like they get addicted to the stress as well, because what's happening next in this township?
Yes.
Or that war that's going on, and they start following that war and things like that. So is the attribute of love there? Is the attribute of peace there? So that's what it means. It's useless.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Okay, so moving on to verse 3.
Mhm.
Are we done with verse 2?
Yes, yes.
All right. Don't forget you can share your views, comments, and questions live on the on the live chat bar at the bottom of the screen. Now, verse 3. Cultivating the divine attributes while maintaining mental balance brings longevity.
Yes.
Okay.
So you cultivate the attributes,
Yes.
right? And if you practice the attribute, let's take the attribute of right conduct.
Yes.
If you practice it, you will have long life,
Okay.
because everything you're doing will contribute. So longevity means a long, healthy life in this world. So your lifespan will increase,
Okay.
because you are doing according to right conduct. Let's give you an example again, thinking about the newspapers, whatever. If a person commits a crime,
Yes.
and then if that person, or if you're involved in a crime and that person gets shot and he dies, you can see how the longevity has decreased,
Yes.
because you're not cultivating the attribute of God, which
Oh.
is, the attribute again is non-violence,
Yes. right
conduct.
Yes.
You see how it's linked?
Yes.
So if you want a long, meaningful life, you cultivate the attribute of God.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Okay, so can we move on to verse 4?
Yes.
Okay, so verse 4, ladies and gentlemen, is people who cultivate the divine attributes without extremism are protected from negative thoughts. Okay,
What do you think of that?
so if you follow the right way, we are protected from negative
But it
thoughts.
says without extremism.
Yes.
So you will notice that some people will take certain beliefs
Yes.
to the extreme.
Okay.
Yeah. And what does it say without extreme? A balanced.
Yes. Okay.
So you have to have a balanced life.
All right.
And that balanced life means you're going to have equal-minded. The word balanced life, equal-minded, equal, sama, minded, manam, sama. That's how our ancient people came up with. That's how our way of life was defined.
All right.
It's a balanced life. It's not extremism.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Noted. Okay, moving on to verse 5. The mystic occultists.
Okay, yes.
You have to explain that one to me. The mystic occultists who relate God's myths, relate dreams which cannot be proven to be right or wrong.
Right. So let's break it down into smaller words.
Okay.
Who is the mystic occultist? These are people who they are mystics, right? So they would relate a story, right? A story which is lots and lots of stories, like a myth, right? Or an epic myth, right? Now, that person realized it. You can't see it, so that is why it says it's like a dream.
Yes.
You cannot prove a dream right or wrong. You have to take it at face value.
Yes.
And until you also realize it and see it for yourself, that's why it is. There is no debate, argument.
Yes.
Because if you're going to go and say, okay, this teacher is teaching this myth or whatever it is, and then you say, no, it's not real or not true. So you see where the problem starts.
Okay.
So, but if you say no, I'm giving you an example. It's like you can't see it to be real, but the teacher was teaching the myth is real.
Okay.
So for you, where you're sitting from, it is like a dream. So you can't, when you have a dream and wake up, can you prove? Can I even see your dream? I can't see your dream.
You can't prove anything.
So let's have peace.
That's it.
And enjoy life instead of having a whole conflict whether this myth is real or not real.
I love the way you put that, ladies and gentlemen. Now you've actually learned a way to accept things the way they are. And
Yes.
I believe you've made it easier for a lot of people.
Yes.
Me especially.
And that's the
Thank
balanced
you.
life.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nandri. Okay, so can we move on from the verse 5?
Yes.
Or you want
yes.
anything else you
can.
want to share? Oh my God, guys,
You
this
can.
is so... Look at my smile, right? I think I found joy, right? Okay. You look proud. You look happy.
I'm happy.
We're happy about it. I'm so glad. Okay, so before we go on with the show, we, just quickly, Desigan Pariyachi does compliment Rajesh as he says such a soothing melody. And Pranil coming in through YouTube again, he says, Happy Navratri to one and all. We got Vaneshri, Mohanlal coming in through YouTube, Namaste. Nishi Heeralal greeting everybody and showing love to all those out there. And yeah, she's like, Namaste Van, you just missed Raj's song. Actually, you can rewind on the live bar if you're watching it through YouTube, as we are streaming live through 77 platforms. Okay, so getting back to our verses now. Right? Okay, you just educated us on verse 5.
All right.
Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us now a little bit late, it's fine, you can watch the show again a bit later. But for now, we are discussing the first 10 verses of the Thirukkural. Now moving on to verse 6.
Right.
It states, because God's attributes control the senses, following a value system brings prosperity and long life.
Yes.
That's pretty straightforward.
Right. What do you think?
So, because it controls, when you say senses, I'm assuming the senses of the
That's
human
right.
body.
That's right.
And following the value system, which we teach one every day from the 108, brings prosperity and long life.
Yes. So you get prosperity and the long life.
Yes.
And it's God's attributes.
Yes.
So you have God, and remember how we defined God.
Yes.
God is omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent,
Yes.
where it's the source of the universe,
Yes.
like A is the source of the alphabets, right?
Okay.
That's the first verse. So here now, God has his attributes, which is love, peace, all those attributes, divine qualities, right?
Yes.
And if you surrender to God, then automatically He controls your senses now. These attributes,
Yes.
not attributes, automatically, if you have love and you're under the influence of love,
Yes.
then your senses are guided by love.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And then that's the value system.
Okay.
That will bring you prosperity,
Mhm.
and you'll have long life again. Because if you're peaceful, you're going to have a long life. If you're not violent, nobody's going to interfere with you.
I love it. All right, lots of love has come through to our YouTube channel, but as we educating you on the first 10 verses of the Thirukkural, we just stopped at verse 6. I hope you guys enjoying the show. Enjoy the conversation. We'd love to hear from you. But I got a feeling a lot of people are learning and listening to this for the very first time. So they don't want to share their views and comments this evening. I noticed it. I noticed very well. But anyway, let's give praise to Hanumanji. Yes? Let's do that as we're educating you this evening. Here is Hanuman medley. We call it a Hanuman medley, and it's being delivered by Mahesh Naidu all the way in Chatsworth, KZN.
O idi malche samya murara Shri Aljani putrana idi malche samya murara O veera Hanumalta deva samya murara Shri Anjaneya putra idi malche samya murara Devudu Shri Rama Devudu Raghurama Mamulanu kapadu Shri Rama Devudu Raghurama Devudu Shri Rama Devudu Raghurama Mamulanu kapadu Shri Rama Devudu Shri Rama Ore na peranu mantoda Ramana vinuda Ore na peranu mantoda Rama Ore na peranu mantoda Ramana vinuda Ore na peranu mantoda Rama Ore na peranu manta Balamu tirigina balamanta Ore na peranu manta Balamu tirigina balamanta Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru balamanta Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru balamanta Cheri vikkina rasasulani chandi vitti karama Cheri vikkina rasasulani chandi vitti karama O kaldi valti karamana no balamanam unnavara Kaldi valti karamana no balamanam unnavara Yetu nanu enumu cheyyati tunanu rendu mudulo Yetu nanu enumu cheyyati tunanu rendu Swami Ore na peranu mantoda Ramana vinuda Ore na peranu mantoda Rama Ore na peranu mantoda Ramana vinuda Ore na peranu mantoda Rama Shri Anjaneya Pavana Putra Hanuman ki Jai Ore Ramana Balamanam Naura Ore Ramana Balamanam Naura Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru Balamanta Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru Balamanta Ore Ramana Balamanam Naura Ore Ramana Balamanam Naura Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru Balamanta Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru Balamanta Balamanam Naura 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 Ore Ramana Balamanam Naura Ore Ramana Balamanam Naura Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru Balamanta Ni peru Hanumanta Ni peru Balamanta Cheri vikkina rasasulani chandi vinti karama pantu Cheri vikkina rasasulani chandi vinti karama pantu Pandi vanti karama nanu balamanam unnavara Pandi vanti karama nanu balamanam unnavara Yetu nanu enumu cheyyati tunanu rendu mudulo Yetu nanu enumu cheyyati tunanu rendu mudulo Anike ve potra Hanumantoda Hanumantoda Harikatha balamanta Hanumantoda O Rama Anike ve potra Hanumantoda Hanumantoda ఆంజనేయకే పొత్తు హనుమంతుడా స్వామి ఆంజనేయకే పొత్తు హనుమంతుడా జయ హనుమంతుడా హరికథ బలమంత హనుమంతుడా ఓ రమ్మ రామం భజే రామం భజే రఘురామలో చిన్నాడు రామం భజే ఓ రఘురామలో చిన్నాడు రామం భజే రఘురామలో ఉన్నాడు రామం భజే ఓ స్వామి రామం భజే రామం భజే రఘురామలో చిన్నాడు రామం భజే రామ లక్ష్మణ జానకి పవన పుత్ర హనుమానకి రామ లక్ష్మణ జానకి వాయు పుత్ర హనుమానకి అంజనీకే పుత్ర మహాయే హనుమంత బాబా అంజనీకే పుత్ర మహాబలియే హనుమంత బాబా రామచంద్రికా తుమియో సవాలా సోనకే లంకా మహాబలియే హనుమంత బాబా ఓ స్వామి సోనకే లంకా మహాబలియే హనుమంత బాబా राम लक्ष्मण जान के जय बोले हनुमान के आंजनेय वीरा हनुमंत सूरा श्री राम जय जय रामो श्री राम जय रामो దేవుడు శ్రీరామ దేవుడు రఘురామ మమ్ములను కాపాడు శ్రీరామ దేవుడు శ్రీరామ స్వామి రామ రామ సీతారామ రామ సీతా నారాయణ 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 దేవా హరే రామ వైకుంఠ వాస హే రామచంద్ర ఓ హనుమత దేవా గోవింద గోవింద హరే రో రంగ హరి హరే రో రంగ హరి హరే రో రంగ హరి మహావిష్ణు గోవింద 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 శ్రీ రామచంద్ర గోవింద 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 శ్రీ హనుమంత దేవ గోవింద గోవింద గోవింద
Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Jai Bolo Hanumaniki, Jai. A beautiful, beautiful rendition. Oh wow, you know what? For those of you who missed the name and the song, he's advertising and premiering it as Hanuman Medley, and his name is Mahesh Naidu, guys. Please support him and follow him wherever he is on social media.
He has a beautiful voice, very soothing, very calming and stunning voice.
And I love the video. The video
Yeah,
gave me
yeah.
goosebumps. He was even watching me and he's like... Alright, so for those of you who missed the beginning of the show, I would like to share again with Jay Radha Madhav as Raj Ramprasad is also premiering all of his music. So follow him on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. You just type his name on the internet, you'll find him. And show him a bit of support and love, yeah? Alright, so as we would like to teach you the rest of the verses of the Thirukkural, and everybody knows that we've been teaching you and educating you this evening on the first 10 verses of the Thirukkural. We stopped at verse 6, but let's take a quick break.
All right.
Yeah, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with verse 7 of the 10 verses of the Thirunavukarasu. Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swami Thirunavukarasu, Om Shakti, Parashakti. Welcome back, everybody. Alright, so I was hoping that Thirunavukarasu would actually join me in this. He's a little bit shy, he's so humble, I have to like be close to him when he speaks. But no, you don't change yourself for nobody, but I'm going to make you make noise. Thank you. Alright, so for those of you just joining us, you're all a little late, but don't forget you can watch the show from the very beginning and the link will always be there. If you're searching for it, it's episode 138, Understanding the TK Lifestyle, Part 2. We are discussing in this episode the first 10 verses of the Thirunavukarasu, and before we cut to commercial, we said we're going to discuss verse 7. Let's do it. Okay, so verse 7, it says, God is unique. Putting God's attributes into practice relieves anxiety.
Yes. Okay.
I know this.
So how would God relieve anxiety? Right. So firstly, God is unique means there's nothing in this material world like God.
All right.
So that's the first part of the verse. The second part is that putting God's attributes relieves. So into practice, it relieves the anxiety. So you don't have anxiety. And I'll give you one attribute. Like for example, if you practice right conduct, then you don't have anxiety, okay, I did this wrong, that's wrong, everything's sitting in the back of your mind. You know, when you're going to get caught, you know, everything. There's something wrong.
I don't think anything wrong you'll do that.
so that's not following right conduct. So
right.
that's one anxiety. Now that a person has anxiety now,
okay.
So how do you relieve anxiety? That's through meditation. And that's where the course, you register the course, send your email address, then you can relieve that anxiety through knowing the techniques of meditation. So that's verse 7.
Alright. Okay, so moving on to verse 8, it goes as, following the value system will save you when you are surrounded by wrongdoing.
Yes. So coming to it's just straightforward. That basically, you have a value system, but around you, your environment is totally, they don't practice any values. Right? It's like all the wrong things they're doing. Say you're in bad company, but
yes.
Sometimes it's more than just bad company because your entire area you live in
It's bad.
is bad.
Okay.
Right? So you're not coming from a good background.
Okay.
Right? So you lost. Right? But if you just take to these teachings, right, and you follow the value system,
Yes.
right, then you are protected. That's basically following the value system saves you from that
Yes.
environment. So when somebody says do this wrong thing, you say sorry, I won't do it because my value says no.
That's it?
The people ask, what is your value system?
Yes.
You got to know what your value system is. If you don't know, then that's when you research.
Yes.
So that's the essence.
You know when people behave a certain way, I always tell my friends or I'll say to my business partner,
Yes.
listen, this child got no morals, no values, man.
Yes.
Hey, talk to him. So yeah, you get a good lesson from here today.
Yes.
Alright, so that was verse 8, right?
Yeah.
So let's move on to verse 9.
Mhm.
Unless you obey the 8 core values, you will lose self-control, your life will be useless.
All right. So here, the 8 core values is basically the love, truth, peace, right conduct, and we did it earlier. So
Yes.
there's 8 on that, right?
Okay.
So when you're not having any values, then automatically you will lose self-control because you'll be following what feels good, what the environment tells you. Okay, it's nice like this.
Yes.
So you can get easily lost. So if a person is on drugs, it's because they're taking drugs because they feel good.
Okay.
You know, because they don't have a value from that 8 core. There's 8 core values, so that prevents you saying no, I'm not taking it. Even you don't have to have family background. Anyone telling you don't do it, you will be motivated from within not to do it.
Right.
So that's basically what verse 9 teaches.
Beautiful. All right, as we're coming to the end, and verse 10 that we taught you this evening, it says, loving God's attributes will keep you from drowning amidst the chaos of life.
Yes, so there, life can be very chaotic. And it actually follows from the one previously, where it talks about you being surrounded by a wrong environment. So when life is chaotic, so following the God's attributes, which is love and peace, you just follow even just love itself, right? You won't have a chaotic life. You'll have a meaningful life in this world.
Wow.
That's what.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you, T. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman right next to me is a beautiful and learned man. His name is Thirunavukarasu, but I would like to call you T.
Okay.
Is it okay if I call you T?
Yes.
Mr. T. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to interact with us in studio today. You can join the conversation. Remember, this is a platform for learning, not fighting or arguing, but if you feel and wish to share your views, your beliefs, your opinions with us live in the air, please do comment at the bottom of the screen right there. And if you wish to keep yourself anonymous, hashtag your message anonymous first and drop us a WhatsApp on 074-660-5829. Now, I do believe we'll come towards the end of the show, as we always teach one principle from the 108 principles of the value system from the Thirunavukarasu. Today, we're starting from the very, very beginning, and we're sitting at number 1.
Today's lesson from the 108 principles of the value system from the Thirunavukarasu is number 1. Cultivate love in your thoughts, feelings, words and actions.
For those of you looking for a guru to perform the following services, you can contact Gurukul in Dresden, as he can assist you with your Jandagam, your astrological readings, your Panjagam, as well as your Navagraha Shanti, your house prayers, your business prayers, your car prayers, your temple and hall weddings, your ceremonies like your 16 days and your 1 year, your Janda prayers, your auspicious Hawats, as well as your Kumbha Abhishekams. Please contact Guru in Dresden on 081 325-0115. I'll give you the number again. It's 081-325-0115. Well, for further services, a little bit deeper into cleansings and things that people need assistance and help with, and a lot of people don't know, people don't like to address that these things are real. Guru Pregasan, also known as Uncle Prega, I call him Guru Prega. He can assist you with your astrological readings, your spiritual cleansings, your cleansing prayers, your house prayers, business prayers, car prayers, temple and hall weddings, your funerals, your ceremonies like your 16 days and your 1 year, your auspicious Hawans, and assistance and help with your trance, Kali prayers, porridge prayers, midnight prayers, Murugan prayers, etc. Please contact Guru Prega on 082-578-3833. I'll give you that again. It's 082-578-3833. You know why I mentioned that? A lot of people don't realize that these things exist.
Yes.
You need spiritual cleansing. You need chakra alignments. You need these things. And we as Actonville TV, we put it out there. Lots of love and messages coming in through YouTube, as we have Nishi Heeralal, as she gave love and praise to Lord Hanuman himself. She says that song was a beautiful rendition by Mahesh Naidu, as he delivered the Hanuman medley for you guys. And well, we got David Naidu saying awesome. Tesigan Piriachi, as he says, a lovely melody, and Dashni Manikam all the way from Caxton Lane, Lenasia South with her prayer hands and love. Thank you, Dawn, for joining the show. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing for you to be here. She was also a part of the show when we were in broadcasting in the Nature Sound.
That's a long
So it is beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. And, well, T, is there anything else you'd like to say to the public?
No, thank you for the great show.
Thank you. Thank you for educating me and making me smile. Well, my smile stops here, but today it's doing that. So thank you for that. Nandri. All right, guys. Well, join us next week, Thursday, same time, same place, as you will join Thirunavukarasu right here on Actonville TV as he will educate you about understanding the TK lifestyle, part 2. Well, from T and myself, Kimera Heeralal, Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swami Thirunavukarasu, Om Shakti, Parashakti. Good night, everyone.
Good night.